Let's shock humanity with the anti-hypocrite reality real-world science. Irrefutable. The coin doesn't disappear over curvature. Table is flat, neither does the sun. Pause the video. Do you understand? Coin, sun, sky, sky, ground, ground. Do experiments. Let's see. Pause the video. You only need half a minute for this one to actually understand the picture with a law of perspective, but let's see more stuff from the real world. How does a sunset work if the earth is flat? The sun trail as the sun moves away due to perspective, which is a law. Gravity is a theory. Learn your difference between law and gravity. Due to perspective on a plane, it appears to drop down as it converges at the vanishing point. Reality, real world, science. Experiments that prove the real world and happen all the time. Micro in a building, macro outside on the field and on the oceans. Just perspective, which is a law, not a theory. The jet, power lines and the sun are not moving down. Repeat, they're not moving down on the curvature of the ball, earth, ocean, spinning curved water. They're moving away. Perspective, vanishing point, horizon. Science, law, reality, real world. A picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Receding objects appear to vanish bottom first because the top of the object is further from the level of the eye than is the bottom. Therefore, a greater distance is required for the top of the object to reach the same vanishing angle as the bottom. That's why people say, oh, look at the ship, it has been hidden by the curvature. No, you just need more distance to apply the law of perspective and the vanishing point. You flat earthers are stupid. If the earth is flat, why can't we see China? Because mist, dust particles, air density, convergence, vanishing point, and you are not Superman. Any more questions? I'm sorry for revealing the real world reality, anti-hypocrite science, because we love science. The perspective matrix, convergent, divergent. You love divergent, don't you? So you understand the difference between convergence lines and divergent lines. Converging parallel lines, law of perspective horizon. Law of perspective horizon, distance and convergent lines on this world, which is a plane, level if you don't want to use the word flat. Hey, why can't you see forever with a telescope on a flat earth? The question. Reply, air density and humidity, science. The further away you are from a distant object, the more the air and humidity obfuscates your vision of it. Pure, simple, primary school reality, real world science. You flat earthers, how can you say this? Okay, besides all that, that's the same photo we've seen here. Let's see what they added down there. We have this substance around us called atmosphere, just in case you didn't know. This includes fog, smog, smoke, etc. This also limits our view, because we humans, we have these primitive, pathetic eyeballs of the lenses. This also limits our view and stops us seeing forever. Also, there are mountains, hills, valleys, just to name a few more. Look at this image and ask yourself, why I can't see the end of my street? By the gods of the spinning ball with curved water and the theory of gravity. Why can't I see China or Mount Everest, which is almost 9 kilometers and almost 9,000 meters tall? I didn't know you could see through buildings, hills, mountains, 100-foot waves, dense weather, humidity and temperature variations, pollution, fog, mist, dust particles, dense fluid air, atmospheric refraction and lensing, magnification and superior mirage effects. All of these are supreme science, real-world reality. Or even eye-level horizontal rate of convergence and vanishing point, depth perception, ramped and linear perspective, angular resolution and pyramidal perspective. Do you know how the globe earthers, they like to go with their theoretical science, but we like to go with practical real-world science, or even knowing how your eye, visual perspective ramp actually works, because people don't even understand how their eyes work. The sinking appearance of a departing ship relative to the observer's horizon is due to perspective and angular resolution. It's no curve, it's just due to perspective and angular resolution, where we become unable as humans to distinguish between the ship and the horizon. The bottom of the ship disappears. That's why when you use a camera with a huge optical zoom, you can still see the ship, the bottom, until the ship goes further away, and even the camera or the telescope is not capable of seeing anymore, because there's a limit to every lens. And also you can pause the video to understand the definition of angular resolution. Angular resolution or spatial resolution describes the ability of blah blah. Okay, you can pause the video so you can understand what happens on the oceans with the ships. Isn't this beautiful? Zooming in onto ships, yellow line, actual horizon, and again, angular resolution. It is a misconception and a false teaching that ships drop behind curvature. You must understand the laws of perspective. Laws, not theory. Convergence, vanishing point, and what you are seeing here, angular resolution. Bear in mind, the horizon is always fixed at eye level of the observer, regardless of altitude gained. Look at this, these beautiful military ships while they're spinning around on the ball earth with curved water. Look at that. If there is no curve here where you see the horizon, or here where you see the other horizon from the other side, if you look from the other side, why would you presume the curve there? Okay, I know, because of ignorance. Okay, you still haven't worked out how your eyes work yet, and the reality, real world science. Vanishing point. Objects that are above you, like the sun, disappear going down to eye level. But they don't actually disappear. They disappear for you, but not in the real world. And then, I didn't say anything bad. I'm just showing the reality and real world science. Is this forbidden? Some of you always say, hey, YouTube has censored me because I speak about the flat earth. No, it hasn't. I speak all the time about perspective, reality, real world science, and I'm still alive. You need to read the terms and conditions of the platform to understand what you can say and cannot say in a video. Now, a different story is if your video doesn't get popular. That's a totally different story. One thing is to get banned and censored. The other thing is to not get recommended. But let's not go into further details, because the whole point of this video is reality, real world perspective, vanishing point, laws. See you next time on this spinning ball earth with curved water. It's so amazing.